What's up, my fellow YouTubers? Lately I've been taking a break from this channel, and it's mainly because my dilemma was back in November I was getting crazy numbers with my shorts, particularly one short. It was a funny dog, um, doing push-ups with a soldier or whatever, and I was getting so much crazy numbers that my friend actually said, "Why don't you get rid of all the old videos that you've ever done and just focus on shorts to make some good money?" And I was in a dilemma. I was like, "Damn, I don't want to, get rid of everything that I've ever worked for." And he's like, "Come on, think about it, because I keep on getting rejected by YouTube because my videos aren't quote unquote original and they're not specific in what they mean, but I think they mean the videos where I'm just recording Rubber Roses and UFC." So I was in that dilemma, and I said, "Okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of all my regular videos." And as a result, because I did that, the history of my videos went away. So it's almost like I'm starting over, which was the point, anyways. Only to get rejected again by YouTube because they said in my video of describing why I think they made a mistake, I didn't put my link in my channel, which was so aggravating. And they said, "Don't worry, if your stats are still good by January 29th, you can reapply." And I said, "Fine." So that's when I started making the regular videos with me talking or me doing Animal Crossing or Super Mario Maker 2. And I was doing them for a while, and then what happened was, now let's go back to last summer. The reason why I started making shorts in the first place. The main reason is that these big channels, and these are like popular channels that I've been watching. Wholesale Ted is one of them. Were actually encouraging us to more or less take videos from either TikTok or Instagram and make them our own. And it was such a trend that everybody was doing it. And yes, to cover their ass, they would say something like, "Oh, make sure that the person is content with you using it." Bullshit. Their message was, if you want to grow your YouTube channel, take somebody else's video and re-upload it as your own, and maybe make it a little bit different. Okay, but that was their message, that it was okay to take other people's videos and make it your own. And it was a trend. I would be on Facebook and see this guy, you know, making, getting millions of views and doing shit. And he was like, "I don't even put my face on it, on my YouTube. I just sample other people's videos." So let's go back to the summer then of how it all started with me. I said, "Fine, I'll try that." I got the Instagram downloader. I even made a video on how to do it, how I do it anyways, using Premiere Pro not too long ago. And then I started to learn my lesson. I would just upload them too quickly with the sound. I get a strike for the sound. So what would happen was I'd take them all down, and then I put my own sounds from Premiere Pro in there, thinking, okay, I'm safe now because I don't get a strike for the sound. And for a while it was good. I mean, that dog video came back and got millions of views, and I was like, wow, and I can go somewhere now. And then what happened was, I think back in December. Now I was being careful. I was uploading videos from Instagram, but I was cutting the sound out and putting something from Premiere Pro in, or I was taking a bunch of them and sampling them. And I think what happened with me is I got so popular because I have 154,000, well now 153,000 subscribers. Oh, I lost 1,000, that I think more eyes were on my shorts. So I couldn't upload a short without somebody that owned that short saying, "Oh, you're using my stuff." And so what happened was I got a strike for using somebody's content, which I never got before. I never got a strike for a visual video. It was always a music thing. Like, oh, this music company has the copyright to this song. I was like, shit, that happens a lot. I'll be more careful. I've never gotten one for a video, so right away I panicked. I just took everything down. I don't want like 3 strikes. I don't want my channel to go kaplunk. But then that started to narrow my thing down, like what I could and couldn't do. I had to be more careful. So what I started doing was compilations with 10 short videos, putting them together in under a minute, and putting the songs from Premiere Pro. For a while that picked up, and then all of a sudden I woke up one day and somebody that owned one of those little shorts within the little shorts said, "Can you please not use my content in your shorts?" And I said, "Oh my God!" So now it's getting to the point where, and I don't feel that guilty, like, because the trend was by these big ass YouTubers, hey, it's okay to do this. It's okay to grow your channel doing this. So now I felt like it was narrowing down to the point where it's like, wow, all that hope of actually getting monetized by doing it that way is kind of like, ugh, like now what? I'm not saying that I can't make it or that I won't make it, but what I'm saying is that it's not as easy as it was, and I'm kind of glad though that I learned that lesson before I get too many strikes and get my channel taken down. So that being said, when I get discouraged with the shorts, I said, well, what I really like to do is make PC versus PC matches with Rumble Roses and UFC. I've always liked to do that, but now, like, this channel is like that quote-unquote hope of being monetized by making blogs or making my own videos where I talk, and I'm still going to keep that here and I guess the word is compartmentalize, I don't know, put my other videos that I like on this channel right here, and I rebranded this. And matter of fact, it was during Christmas I just had the idea, Sweet and Salty Fights with Aaron Blanchfield on the cover, and I said, man, I like that because, like, the salty fights are like the bloody fights from the UFC, especially UFC 5, where they keep on, the doctor comes in and tries to, like, stop it because they get too bloody. That's the salty fights, and then the sweet fights could be the Rumble Roses. So for the longest time, I was, doing these, and I still am, because I'm having fun doing it, you know what I mean? I think the majority of people don't want to see me in the beginning of the video saying, hey, everybody, it's me. Here's my Rumble Roses video. They just want to see the Rumble Roses video, right? And they just want to see PC versus PC matches. I know that's what I like to do. Even though the hope of ever being monetized doing it that way is probably slim to none. It's what I enjoy doing. So that's what I've been doing lately. Like when I get that strike for the short. Not saying that I wouldn't do blogs in this one, but I think it was like, fine, I'll try doing this. And then I was going to start streaming more on Twitch in the hope of, hey, maybe I can, start picking up momentum on Twitch again. I guess the point is, don't put all your eggs in one basket, and I think that's what one of the famous Twitch streamers / YouTube creators, I forgot his name, but he has blonde hair, but popular guy, he said that too, that, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, meaning, like, go to Kick, go to YouTube, go to Twitch. And I know what he's talking about. Like, if it doesn't work on one platform and you put all that energy into it, you're screwed. I'm at the point now, though, where I'll be 49 next month, and overall, I think, here's the bottom line with me. I always liked doing it. I always liked either recording videos or now lately I've been drawing in Adobe Illustrator, or I always liked doing something whether or not I made money from it. And I think that's always going to be my thing. If I make it to 80, 90 years old and I'm in my own little apartment like this, but somewhere else, I'll still always be doing this stuff. You know what I mean? It's always going to be a hobby for me, So that being said, no matter what, I'm always going to be doing something. Like every time I wake up, I always say, what am I gonna do next now? It's just the hope of being monetized on this channel is like kind of sapped now that my venues are kind of like, even the dog video kind of just went kerplunk and everything's just like, okay. I'm not saying I won't do blogs again, but like right now, I'm kind of having fun with this channel right here, Sweet and Salty Fights. Well, anyways, and what happened with me the other day was I'm going downstairs getting ready for work, and all of a sudden I get this notification, and okay, so in other words, you know, I'm like a little kid. I can't post more than 10 videos a day. I can't post live streams. I can't post certain types of videos. I can't put an external link in my videos. And the irony about this is I wasn't even uploading any fucking videos anyways. I wasn't, because I was putting my time and energy into my other channel. But I think that's the point, is that because I was taking a break from this channel and I really didn't have any new content, and I started making shorts again, they kind of, it's one of two things. Either they like said, oh, you haven't been doing it in a while, you haven't had a history, okay, you have to do this in order to get your stuff back, or you could think outside the box in a kind of vindictive way, is that even though my shorts haven't been doing as good, technically the 29th, I've still got enough views in the past 3 months to get monetized, which is, 10 million in 3 months. It faded out, I want to say, probably in early December, so that's still 3 months where I still have 10 million views and I could still apply for monetization technically, and they know that, so they're playing this game where, well, within 2 months you can get your channel back to status, because they know that within 2 months I'm not going to be eligible for monetization, and they're playing stupid. Well, anyways, on the flip side, I went through this with my Sweet and Salty Fights YouTube last year. I got the same notification, and I think it's partly because I did the same thing. I took away all my older videos, and I wanted to make the new ones that were HD instead of the crappy quality. I got the same notification for that, and the good thing about this is if you do get this notification, at least for me, it's pretty easy to fix. All you do is you pick the option to do a short video, and you scan the QR code with your phone. You go to that link. It actually lets you go to that link, and all you do is you hold your head back in the phone and you do the video of this, and don't wear the hat. Don't wear a hat, because I don't know, for some reason it just won't read it if you wear the hat. But basically, you just tilt your head whatever way you want within the circle, and within 24 hours, you should at least get this notification right here. Let's see. Nope. Let's see. There you go. So I got this notification less than 24 hours after I got the other one, and that's the good news, is that it's pretty easy. All you do is you pick the option to do a video. You go on your phone, you scan the QR code, you go right to the link, and then you do the video. The irony is that I don't know where the future of this channel is going to go, because my venues are, I can't make the shorts without walking on eggshells that I used to, the ones that get me a lot of views, which leaves me with blogs like this, which it's an on-again, off-again passion. I like making the blogs, but realistically, I don't think I'll get enough views to actually be considered partnership for it, which kind of saps the ambition sometimes. It's like, okay, I enjoy making them, but what do I have fun with? I have fun making the Rumble Roses videos. I have fun making the UFC videos. So I'm not saying I won't do these, but it'll come and go. You know what I mean? But that's the status of this channel right here, and how I guess YouTube does this randomly to people. I think one of my biggest fears too is I make sure I put all my Rumble Roses videos on 18 plus, but I know in the past YouTube has flagged my channel for Rumble Roses videos, and I think now that I'm, you know, now that I've gotten all the features, you know what I mean, because they know I'm real, that as long as it's 18 plus, because let's face it, look at Lingerie Fighting Championship. I mean, that's a big channel, and they're not getting taken down anytime soon. I think I'll be okay. On the other hand, it wouldn't be the first time that's happened to me, or the last, or whatever. And what I was doing is posting some on Rumble, and like I said, no matter how old I get, as long as I'm able, I'll always have some kind of hobby like this. But yeah, that's the state of my my YouTube world, I guess, and my social media world. And but yeah, I'll probably do reviews on games or something else in the future. All right. Hope y'all have a good day, and peace out, my fellow YouTubers.